Hello and welcome back to some more wrestling. Coming out first, it's Jello.
It's an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds. And
Jello currently ranked at 12-7 from last year. Ended last year with both a win and a loss, unable to gain the Twitch Chat Championship again, but maintaining his tag team titles. We will see how he fares though in the upcoming year. And here comes his opponent. They actually fought at the last Streamer Slam for the Twitch Tag Team titles. It's Lexi!
from the United States of America, weighing in at 124 pounds,
Lexi ended last year with an 8-12 record and unfortunately lost at Streamer Slam. And she and Initial took on the Bald Clan of Jello and Lit. We'll see how she fares though in this upcoming matchup. And here we go. Jello, Lexi, and there's the bell. Ooh, Jello starting out with a hard right and then a leg drop on the back of Lexi's head. Jello moving about, Jello off the middle, springboard, cross body onto Lexi. That is a big ogre crushing Lexi. And I would like to remind folks, this has a little bit of remnants of the very first Streamer Slam where Jello, Lexi, and Potty all fought in a steel cage match. I believe Lexi was winning that one. Face slam from Jello. Jello going for the cover. One. Ooh, and Lexi kicks out immediately. Jello keeping the pressure up, but Lexi fighting out of it. Punch to the gut of Jello. Lexi throwing Jello across the ropes. Dodges. Lexi, backdrop from Lexi, and a drop kick to the back of the head of Jello. Lexi double stomp to Jello's arm. Lexi in control right now, picking Jello up and tossing him in the corner. Lexi going to the outside, looking for a weapon. It's Lexi's bringing out a table. Lexi throwing the table inside the ring. We will see if she uses it. Jello quick to grab her though, and a poison rana from Jello. Jello now big forearm knocking Lexi on the ground. Double stomp from Jello. Jello keeping the pressure up. Jello going to the top rope now. Jello, swamp splash. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and Lexi kicks out of it. Jello is shocked by that. Lexi rolling out of the ring. Jello getting ready for something. Running, Jello diving out of the ring into a DDT on the outside. And a knee drop to the face of Lexi. Jello again taunting Lexi while she's down. Jello in control in this matchup. Jello picking Lexi up and tossing her into the apron of the ring. That's the hardest part of the ring. Jello picking Lexi up and tossing her inside the ring, scaring the ref there a little bit, and leaping over the top rope. What is Jello doing? Jello going back to the outside. He's looking for a weapon himself now. He's got a steel chair. Lexi slow to get up. Jello taunting Lexi. Jello tries to hit her. Lexi stops him. Lexi grabs Jello, but Jello with an elbow to the face of Lexi. Jello drop kicking Lexi down. Jello picking Lexi back up. But Lexi with a roundhouse kick to the gut. Uh-oh, Lexi sees the chair, my God. But Jello, Hurricane Rana, Lexi. And Lexi, wise maneuver there, rolling to the outside. Jello dropping the chair. But another leg drop onto Lexi. Jello going to the outside. Lexi quick to follow. And Lexi with the body slam on the outside. Now Lexi is taunting Jello. Lexi with the big forearm. Now Lexi kicking the leg of Jello. Wise move by Lexi. That's where Jello's strength is gonna be if he's gonna do those high flying maneuvers. Jello just throwing Lexi into the barricade. And now picking her up. Oh, Lexi getting out of it and slamming Jello on the outside. This is a back and forth between these two right now. Clothesline from Jello. Jello getting pumped now for the crowd. Jello tossing Lexi into the steel steps and the swanton right onto Lexi. What a combination there. Big kick, super kick, missed the knee though. Big rights though from Jello. And then Jello now spinning DDT. Jello is really keeping the pressure up. And again, tossing Lexi into the barricade. And even harder throwing her into the barricade. Missing the elbow though, Lexi rolling out of the way just in time. Lexi now throwing Jello. With her own Hurricane Rana, Lexi looking for a ladder, it seems. And smacking Jello with it across the face. Lexi picking Jello up, tossing him back into the ring. Jello trying for a Hurricane Rana there, but Lexi blocking it and just slamming Jello's face into the mat. Lexi going to the top rope. Jello getting up. Lexi gets punched by Jello and thrown off the top rope. Jello had it scouted. Did not want to let Lexi do her moonsault. Jello with the chair comes back inside. Oh, Lexi blocking the chair yet again. Lexi putting Jello on the ropes and just yanking on that arm. Lexi throwing Jello across the ropes. Diving clothesline from Lexi. I think Jello landed a bit on that underside of that table there. Lexi with the backbreaker. Ooh, Jello's in position. Lexi going to the top rope. She turns around. Is it time for the moonsault from the top rope? Lexi goes for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and Jello kicks out. Frustration kicking in for Lexi. What is it gonna take to defeat Jello? Drop kick from Lexi. Jello slowly crawling over to the corner. And Lexi taking advantage. Slamming Jello into that top turnbuckle. I think he's busted open now. Lexi with the DDT. Oh my God, she's going back to that top rope. She's going for it again. Another moonsault from Lexi. Lexi going for the cover. And Lexi takes it. What a victory for Lexi. And a little bit of revenge from Streamer Slam. What a matchup. We have that first moonsault, the second moonsault. Here's another angle of that moonsault, the distance Lexi got. What a back and forth between these two. 1, 2, 3 though, and it was over.
Lexi!
Well done, Lexi. And stay tuned because we got some more wrestling coming up. And we're back with some more wrestling. And coming out first He is your former Pog champion. It's Bobby!
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 219 pounds, TheBobbyV.
Bobby ended last year with a 13-10 record and losing his Pog championship in the Elimination Chamber match, being eliminated right away by Tarkov. We will see if he can climb back the ladder of the rankings and take it back. As he comes out with his duck mask and wearing his Bald Frank t-shirt, he looks ready to go. And here comes his opponent.
And his opponent.
It's
from
Initial.
Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Innovator.
Initial ended 2023 with a 15-9 record, losing his Twitch Tag Team Championship matchup at StreamerSlam with Lexi. As he makes his way to the ring, I believe all of last year he only had one title opportunity in the Fatal 4-Way Iron Man match, where he did not get a single pin or submission. But we will see how he fares in 2024. And again, this is giving me some StreamerSlam 1 vibes. Initial and Bobby were in the semifinals for the Pog Championship tournament. Bobby ended up winning that matchup, but Initial did quite a bit of damage to Bobby in that matchup. And because of that, he was easy pickings for Canna to take the victory and thus become the first Pog champion. So Bobby might want some revenge here. And if Initial beats Bobby, that's going to be quite impressive, having a win against a former Pog champion. A former two-time Pog champion. Here we go, the main event. Bobby, Initial. And there's the bell. Ooh, Bobby starting out picking Initial up by his gut and going for a neck breaker. What a tall neck breaker from Bobby. He is 6'2". Bobby with the leg sweep on Initial. That is a far drop for Initial. Initial fighting out of Bobby's grab. Now kicking Bobby's leg. Initial picking Bobby up over his shoulders, and a fireman's turning around for his own stunner. For her own cutter. Initial running to the outside. He's looking for a weapon now. Looks like he's bringing in some tables. Throwing the table into the ring, he re-enters the ring. Bobby with the quick backbreaker and a reverse clothesline. Bobby picking Initial up, dropping him, turning him around. He's bending him like a pretzel. Is Initial gonna tap out? Initial tripping Bobby up though. Surviving the submission. Bobby picking Initial up and tossing him across the ring. Initial smart awareness there. Positional awareness. Getting on the outside, but getting punched right away by Bobby. Initial blocking it. And throwing Bobby into that ring apron. Initial also had that hammer there for a second, but he was too busy taunting. Initial backing up a little bit. He's getting some room. Drop kick from Initial to the head of Bobby. And a moonsault, a shooting star press, but Bobby getting his knees up, and a drop kick from Bobby to return the favor to Initial. Bobby throwing Initial back into the ring. Initial slow to get up there. And a big right from Bobby. I think Initial landed hard on the back of his head on that table. Bobby going for the RKO. He lands it, and he's slithering on top of Initial. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and Initial kicks out. I thought it was over there. You got to be careful with the RKO. It comes out of nowhere, and it can end any match. Bobby now maintaining control, just stomping all over Initial and kicking him right in the face. And again, another kick to the face. Bobby going for the RKO, but Initial blocking it, rolling. Big boot from Initial. Initial going for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and Bobby kicks out. Initial a little frustrated after that one. Initial slamming Bobby hard onto the mat. Ooh, going for a super kick, misses though. Initial off the ropes, misses the kick again. Bobby quick to grab the leg and capitalize, kicking the leg of Initial. Bobby going for the cover. Ooh, and Initial kicks out. Bobby picking Initial up. Initial tripping up Bobby. Initial again going to the outside. Is he gonna grab the hammer? Nope. Bobby on the outside. They're both running at each other. Bobby grabs Initial. Going for again the backstabber. Initial gets up though. Bobby jumps right on top of him. And a barrage of punches from Bobby. I believe Initial is not bleeding. Bobby's not done yet. He's trying to widen that cut on Initial's head. Force him to lose more blood and make him weaker. Initial though fighting back with a punch to Bobby. Initial tossing Bobby back into the ring. Again, Initial looking for a weapon. He's got a steel chair now. Again, taunting Bobby. Bobby grabbing him before he can do any damage. Re-enters the ring. Bobby picking Initial up. Oh my God, he's putting him on the ropes. He's going for it. The elevated DDT onto the mat, spiking Initial's head straight into the ground. Bobby looking at what he did. Well, Initial gets up though, kicks the leg again, tries to punch, but Initial reversing. Multiple strikes. Initial now double underhook, picking Bobby up, going for the Stormbreaker. He lands it. He goes for the cover. Ooh, and Bobby kicks out. What a near fall for Initial. Initial back on the outside. He grabs the chair. Again, he's wasting time taunting Bobby. Bobby can't even see him right now. Again, Initial just hit him with the chair. Bobby going for the RKO to the chair. He slithers on top of Initial. This is it. He goes for the pin. Ooh, and Initial kicks out. Bobby grabbing the chair now. He's taunting Initial with the chair. And he's smacking Initial in the head with a chair. And in the arm. Oh my God. Initial dodges that one. Dodges. Stunner from Initial. Initial dodging the clothesline and going for a stunner. He's not done. Initial double underhook. He's going for it again. Another Stormbreaker on the back of the table. He goes for the pin. Ooh, and again, Bobby kicks out. What is it gonna take for one of these competitors to lose? Initial grabbing the chair and putting it in the corner for future use. And going back to the outside, grabs a hammer. And Bobby immediately drop kicking him on the ground. Bobby kicking the midsection now, holding on to the move. And ending with a clothesline. I think Initial hit the back of his head on that sledgehammer. Drop knee, but Initial dodging it just in the nick of time. Bobby reversing. Bobby throwing Initial across the ropes, jumps on top of him. And a barrage of punches to the face. Bobby going for the cover. And there we have it. Bobby with the victory. Well done, Bobby. What a finish. It was just too much for Initial. The RKO, the stomps. Bobby finally wore down Initial. The spinning big boot by Initial. Bobby after that spike DDT. What a match between both our competitors. The Stormbreaker.
Here's your winner, TheBobbyV.
Well done, Bobby. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.